This is Chris Bedales. Like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Bedales, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both my TikToks. And I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my WWE Monday Night Raw, January 29th, 2024 reviews. So here we go, discussing about tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Now we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. We've done past the Royal Rumble, and the pay-per-view, it was pretty good and stuff. If you have yet, go check out my reviews for it. It's already up on the channel. But yeah, tonight we were discussing about Monday Night Raw. So yeah, we kick off the show with CM Punk. Well, actually, before I talk about CM Punk, they announced that the new commentary team for Monday Night Raw is going to be Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. So yeah, Pat McAfee is officially on the team now. And yeah, he's going to be with Michael Cole on Raw, and I'm taking a guess that Wade Barrett's going to be on SmackDown with Corey Graves. But yeah, it's great to see McAfee back, Great stuff. But yeah, then CM Punk comes out, and CM Punk got a few things to say, and he says to everybody that he is injured. He tore his tricep in the Royal Rumble match, and he says that now he's going to be out for a few months, and, he has to heal up and all that, and now he's going to be missing WrestleMania. I started to feel bad for the guy, He says that it was his dream to go main event WrestleMania ever since he was a little kid and all that stuff, and now that dream got taken away once again. So yeah, that's what CM Punk was talking about, and he says that, he got a friend named Chad, and he says that Chad, has been fighting cancer, and he says that he's been doing chemo and all that stuff, and he still keeps a smile on his face every single day. And he says that he got to keep on pushing as well, because it's people like Chad that keeps on pushing that is strong as hell. And he says that the torn tricep ain't nothing compared to like somebody like Chad fighting through cancer. So yeah, that's what Punk was talking about. And he says that he's a Chicago Cubs fan. He says that there's always going to be next year, like they say. So yeah, he says that he's going to come back again next year and try to main event WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what he says. But then all of a sudden, he gets interrupted by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre comes out there, and man, Drew McIntyre is so fucking great. As a heel, I'm glad, McIntyre comes out there, and it looked like he got some sympathy, feeling bad for Punk. He goes like, I know what you're going through. I feel bad for your friend and all that. And he says, I know what you're going through, and it sucks that you can't main event WrestleMania. We went through the similar thing and all that. And then he looks at CM Punk, and he says, this sucks that you torn your tricep, but I want you to just know that I pray that was going to happen. And man, Drew is Drew is so damn great. He says that CM Punk was the one that eliminated him in the Rumble, and he says that he had a tough time going to sleep that night. But then the next day later, yesterday, when he heard the news about Punk torn his tricep, he says that he slept like a baby last night. So yeah, that's what Drew was talking about. It was just great stuff. And then Punk just looked at him, and McIntyre was trying to attack him, but Punk started fighting back and stuff. Clock in with some forearms with that torn tricep and all that, and then McIntyre hits the Glasgow Kiss onto Punk, laying him out, and then he pulls his arm out the sling and just stumps on his arm, and then Sami Zayn comes running down, making the save, and McIntyre quickly got out the ring, and a bunch of officials and stuff had to go check on Punk and all that stuff, and that was just so great. But yeah, great segment, and Punk was telling Drew that, that he's going to come back next year in main event WrestleMania, but he says that when he comes back, Drew McIntyre is going to be the first person he goes after. So yeah, that's what Punk said to him before the attack and all that. But yeah, it's just great stuff right there. And Drew was just staring at Punk by ringside and all that stuff, looking at him all injured and all that. Great stuff. But then after that, we see Rhea Ripley talking backstage with the Judgment Day, and Rhea Ripley and then was talking about how Bayley would be so stupid to come to Monday Night Raw to challenge her at WrestleMania. And she says that, if she wants to challenge her at WrestleMania, then she's going to show her what Rhea Ripley's all about once again. So yeah, that's what Ripley said to the rest of the Judgment Day. And then they said, and then she says that she knows that Damian Priest and Finn Balor is going to retain their tag team titles tonight, and Balor and Damian was like, yeah, we are. So yeah, then they start heading out there to the ring, and then we see DIY talking backstage, walking to the ring, and they said that they're going to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. So yeah, that's what he was saying. And yeah, up next it'll be Damian Priest and Finn Balor at the Judgment Day versus Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano DIY in a tag team match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships up next on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, that match is up next. And still to come later on tonight, we'll see Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Kofi Kingston and much more. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. See you guys later until then.